Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my students. How are you today? Are you healthy? Right? Okay, so today we are going to study about self, talking about ourselves. Next. Now, before that, we have to know about our objectives of the study. It means that kompetensi dasar that you have to know in this study is menerapkan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan teks, interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulisan yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait jati diri. Jati diri, it means that ourself, dan hubungan keluarga sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Next. Nah, this is the point of self-introduction. So, what is introduction? Introduce yourself. So, this is example. Hi, I'm Caroline. My name is Caroline. May I introduce myself? And then my name is Caroline. Now, in the second one, the first one that I said before, introduce myself atau introduce ourselves. And the second one is introducing others. So this is the points. The first one is, do you know Caroline? And then let me introduce you to my sister. This is Caroline. The meaning is, biarkan saya memperkenalkan kamu ke kakak saya. Ini namanya Caroline. Okay, next. Please allow me to introduce my sibling. She is Caroline. Okay, the meaning is, biarkan saya memperkenalkan saudara saya. Dia adalah Caroline. Nah, in this case, according to you, what is Caroline? Okay, what is Caroline? So, Caroline is the writer's sibling. So, in this case, the writers want to introduce her sister Caroline to her friends. Next. Now, talking about response. Now, if there is introduction, so there is a response too. So, how about the response? The response can be like this. Hi Caroline, glad to meet you. How do you do? And then, good morning Caroline, nice to meet you. Next. Now, this is example. So, examples between James and Caroline. The first one is, si James, excuse me, my name is James. Caroline said, hello James, I'm Caroline. And then, how do you do? James answered, how do you do? Okay, any questions for this example? Any questions, guys? So, come on, you have to think why. If there is how do you do, the answer is how do you do also. Any questions? Have you ever questions like this in your brain? Okay, or you can know the reason why the answer same. The question how do you do, why the answer how do you do also. Any no? Or anyone wants to argue why the reason like this? Okay, please check it out. Next. Now, something to know, something that you have to know is how are you versus how do you do. If you use how are you, you know or you ask the conditions of your friends that you know before using how are you. So the answer is I'm fine, thank you. I'm happy, thank you, like that. So how about how do you do? If it is using how do you do, it is to say or to ask the conditions of someone else or a new friends that you don't know before. Understand? I repeat once again. If using how are you and how do you do, it is same to ask conditions to another friends. But how are you to ask the conditions of your friends that you know before. See? Okay. Next, how do you do to ask the conditions to your friends that you don't know before. Okay. See? This clear my point? Any questions so far? Okay. So I think that you know this material because this material is so basic that you have learned in the primary school and in the second grade for your